Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning, Holly. What a beast. Big breakdown. It's the drill working there. Not filming anything today, but after that mega wind yesterday, rubbish, flipping rubbish everywhere. I've had 2 bagfuls. Dad's got a bin bag full down there. Still plenty to go as well. Just on a wee wander around, and she's not far away. She's just going to be in the next couple of hours, so just while she's on her feet, I'll shift her into that pen over there. Come on, girl. No, don't go that way. Ah, you wee bandit. There we go, that's her in there. I'd rather have her calving here just because the straw is a bit cleaner in here than it is out there, so I'd rather have the calf just born onto nice fresh bedding. Things are not progressing with this cow, so we're going to have to get her in and just see what's going on. It's all facing the right way, not too open up. You get in there and I think we better get a jack on it. Okay, didn't really get much footage of this and didn't really speak through it, so I'm just going to quickly run through it just now. So here you see is a red rope. I chuck that onto the left foot of the calf. There's a blue rope as well, that's onto the right foot, and they attach to the calving jack. Right. Okay, there you go, calving jack. Hooks over to the back end of the cow, and then there's a big long bar with a ratchet on it. The bar is for kind of prying to add a bit of pressure onto the cow, and the ratchet's to take up the slack when you draw it back up again. The cow is now in a halter. I took her out the headstock because it's not a full length one, and if she was to fall during trying to push this calf out, which can happen, she could strangle herself, so put her in a halter instead of her being stuck in the headstock. But the head's just coming out now and she's struggling, and you can see right now what happens. Just as well, put her on a halter.
Come on, give us something. That's it. There you go. There you go.
She's not being a good mother at the moment. She won't take the calf on, she won't lick. It's a wee bull calf, won't lick him. And I'm trying to get in a bit of teat here, but that's why I've tied her back leg back, because she's kicking and squeezing there, but there's milk coming. Right, just settle down. I'm going to tighten that up a wee fraction, so I can get the calf in here and get the calf sucking. Poor calf. He was trying to get up for a bit there. He's just not been licked, and come on, beast, to get it going. The wee calf, he's on his feet already. Calf's fine. Mother's just a annoying piece of work anyway. Right, come on, calf. We'll get you a drink. Look at her covered in feed. What a mess I've made of him. You know how to suck. Come on. Hard work this thing. Calf's fine. Mother's a bandit. It's away now. It knows what it's doing. Finish this bit off. There's a bit of litre in there, and then hopefully get it onto the actual teat and get moving. Maybe go into fish farming or something there. Seem easier work. Oh no! I thought you were away. Right, I'm try one more again. If not, I'll get another bottle in this calf. Come on. Use them feet. Use the feet. Use the legs. Take your weight. Take your weight. That's it. That's it. Sounds good. Looks good. Yeah, I mean, not exactly holding much weight, and the cow's been a bit of a nightmare. He took a bit from the teat, but it was right hard work, so I'm just going to make sure he's got a full belly, and then we've made the pen a good bit bigger. Come on, take that. So we left the cow and calf for a while, and hopefully the cow would take to the calf, and eventually she did. Perfect. Cow's quite calm, but she's interested, which is good. Earlier she was not bothered. Now she's a little bit concerned that I'm with her calf. It's hard work getting this wee fella to sook. He took the first 500ml, fine-ish, and now he's just like, ugh. Finishes that bottle, I'll be happy. I'll get to my bed. Good night. We got most of that away. Hopefully we'll see you in daylight hours, first thing in the morning. Morning. As you can see, it's daylight. We have a calf that's sooking. You can't really see. We have a calf that's sooking. We have a cow that's quite calm. I don't need to tie its leg back. Just started licking it. I did put it in here just because I've not definitely seen it sooking, but it knows what it's doing. It's doing fine, so I'll let it drink a wee bit here and then let them loose, and that'll be fine. Good morning, beasts. They're getting a good bit more used to me now. Not so fired up, twitchy. They used to stay about 10 metres away from anyone. Now that I've been feeding them for a few weeks, they're much better. How much will end up in the bin? Oh, that's most of it. Kev's just shifting the tractor out of the way and first spreading a bit of swap because we need in there, because we need to get the unit that holds the brush, because we're going to put all that back together and hopefully have the brush working today. Calving jack, let's put this back. I was using that last night. Good piece of kit this, a Vink. When I was buying a Calving jack, everyone I spoke to said just get a Vink, they're the best. They're bomb proof. And to be fair, it is absolutely solid. Works a treat. I've got it. So these sit on the edge of the bucket and you adjust them as to the depth of the brush, so put them right the way out because it's a new brush and it's massive. That's the old pieces compared to the new ones. Yeah, oh yeah, we just need to make sure actually for the boat.
Yeah.
It's all ready to go back together. Everything's working now. There was one of the adjusters for the depth control, and when the brush wears, it had an issue, but I hit it with a hammer and it fixed it. Job done. New brush. So this side, no, it was the other side that the adjuster leg was broken, but basically as the brush wears, you draw that up and up and up. We need to shorten it a wee bit because these brushes are to touch the edge of the bucket there. There we go, we're back in action. Making a good job again. All manky already. It's quite nice and yellow before. This plate here, we've mounted it wrong. So it's got a channel in here, and I thought, I can't remember taking it off, but anyway, I thought it'd be designed so that that shaft would come out of the slot in the back plate here, but obviously not. That slot's meant to be up the top for some reason. So we need to turn this whole piece up the way, because if you look at it, it tails off down to the side. So squint. A lot more square now. When we first did it, it cleaned a bit more. It cleaned a bit better on the left than the right. So see what happens now. I don't know whether it was just thicker on this side or what, but we'll find out now. There you go. Works better in reverse because you're pushing things into the bucket rather than if you're going forward the bucket can go over the top of it. Job's the good. Dumper truck's getting held up by the ducks. Job done. Kev's going to go and brush a few bits. I'm going to tidy up all the tools so I can clear up all this area, get rid of the pallets, get rid of my tools. There's all sorts lying about here. I'm not going to reuse these. Was going to maybe make a brush out of the old wee ones, but someone linked me a half brush on Amazon that you bolt to like I-beams and they're pretty cheap. So I'm not going to go through the hassle of doing this. Notice already the difference in the quality of the bedding since they've moved to silage. Wetter, softer, damper. Needs renewed a lot more often. Just about to top it all off and rebed them again, but doesn't last very long when they're back at silage. Kev's just chucked me a few bales in here to put in for bedding before he goes away and loads a load of straw at yard number 4. Given him a GoPro, see how he gets on with it. Told him roughly how to use it. So right now you'll see a clip if it's gone well. If not, then there's no clip. Last few bales of the stuff that's been outside. Change of tactic so they don't cape on the side. Done, and I'm sweating. We're just clearing the space in here. I need to get a digger in the back. But they're getting on well here. They've concreted up these ends. They're doing some here. This is going to be a walkway out to the bins area, which is going to be kind of concreted in with there's going to be a wall up there possibly to stop the wind. Getting the rebar in as well. It's all getting going now. Got a laser out. Now these two storms have passed, let's see if I can get these doors back on the rails. That's the rail, that's the door. This job requires a hammer. Why I need this, you will see, if you look along there, no, hold on. If you look along there, this side is bent anyway. It's meant to look like that, but on the other side at 90 degrees to match the profile of this angle line, because that's what allows the bottom of the door here to run along this rail smoothly. But it's got a bend in it here, so I'm going to try and get in there and punch that back to being straight. It therefore requires some precision hammering. Hammered by hand. Damn it. Anyway, how's that looking? Is that better? Can't really see from down here. It's improved, it could go a wee bit more. Right, what's this side like? Ah, oh, what a mess, that's completely folded in. Nah, throwing the hammer in rage, game over. Jump for another day. I've got them open, but they need to come off. Cheers for watching. I'm hanging up my tools. I give up for the day. Adios. See you tomorrow.